Hey, friends. How's it going out there? I don't do a lot of videos because I have not had the inspiration to do them. What about you? Do you do videos? Do you have the inspiration to do them? Because one of the things I want to tell you is there is something in you that needs to be shared with the world. And that's why technology was invented at this time. All of us have grown so much so quickly and have a lot to share to benefit others, and that's the whole point. How can you benefit others? By sharing your story, by sharing you went from A to Z. Let me tell you something. A to Z is whatever it is. It is what it is. That's how they say it, right? It is what it is. So what I want to talk about is my A to Z. My A to Z was never understanding, never knowing, why is this happening to me? Why is my life full of so much trouble and sorrow and riffraff? I want to know why. Instead of looking inside myself, I was looking outside myself, looking at everything happening around me and thinking that was me, that I caused it. When actually it's it's not like that at all. What is happening is when I look at the world, instead of internalizing it, I should just see it for what it is. It is what it is, but that I'm not that. And I'm completely different than everything I see going on. Does that make sense? What is your big takeaway for the year? What is your big takeaway? My big takeaway is just that, is that all I can do is do my best to draw close to the Creator and to be in control of my own emotions and not allow the things that are going on around me to determine what I'm going to do. Because that's one of the sayings I've heard many times before, but I really want to bring it home is that saying that, oh my, how can I forget so quickly? How could any of us forget so quickly what we were going to say? It's so dumb. And I'll watch this video, and I probably won't ever watch this video, but I'll remember it as soon as it's over. So let me give you a minute. It's there. It's an important thing to say because it is a huge takeaway. It's something I have heard before, and it's huge. It's like so huge. And Elvis, stop licking my pillow. Don't. Thank you. Uh, it has to do, I know it has to do with happiness. It has to do, it's about creating happiness in your life. And it's about what happens around you, not affecting you. Because if everything's going good around you and you are shining like a brightest star because everything is just going perfect and you're so happy, that doesn't determine who you are. It's when everything is going bad around you. How do you react? Yeah, when everything's, and okay, I'm in confession time. I did not react good. I haven't passed that test yet. I wonder how you're doing on that test. When everything's going good, you're doing good, but then when everything isn't going your way, how are you doing? What is happening with you? So, Happy Day is about how to become the person that no matter what's going crazy stuff going on around them, they're not contributing to it. They're not being part of it. They have found the way to be no part of that world, of the craziness. Instead, they stay calm, they stay joyful, they stay in peace, they stay happy. They continue to contribute solutions, not more problems. I'm one of those people that they call, if you tell me something wrong with me, you think I got something wrong with me. Well, what about you? You got X, Y, Z, and elemental P wrong with you. So don't even go there. That's who I am. It's called recrimination. So you don't want to do that either. You don't want to go there. It doesn't solve anything. I've tried it many times and every time it's failed. So recrimination doesn't work. But something that does work is agreeing with them. Being humble works every time. I don't always like being humble, though. I don't enjoy that process. There must be a better way. If you know one, let me know. But being humble usually is what keeps the peace. Yielding, being peaceable, being humble, letting them be right for happiness and peace sake. So I'm thinking about that right now. When I'm humble, though, it can be degrading. It can feel degrading in the moment, but it brought the peace that you wanted, and you showed your warrior skills in a, possible. The best warriors are the ones that avoid a battle. That's what I read somewhere, heard somewhere. Maybe it was in one of the shows I watched, but the best warriors avoid battle. That's what a true warrior does. He avoids it. Think about that for a minute. So they never go to war. They know how to avoid the battle. So the warrior in you knows how to avoid the battle. So my commitment to you right now, my viewers, my people looking for me, is to, one, be transparent. I never want to be transparent, though. I never want you to see that I'm just a lonely 57-year-old woman who has no life. No, I have a life. I'm just kidding. I'm just making it as bad as I can make it sound. But it could look bad to some people. I mean, look at, here she is, all by herself on a Friday night, talking to her phone. Pretty sad, pretty lonely. But here I am laughing, talking to my phone. Why? Why am I laughing? Why am I still having fun? Well, one, because I know that the people that are meant to talk to me and to be with me are high quality people, and they're going to show up, but I have to be out there looking for them and being available to them. And it might be through, technology that I have to make that happen. And so I'm okay with that, because I'm very picky about who I'm going to go hang out with and what kind of activities I'm going to get involved in. And I totally believe that the people that you're meant to be with will appear at the right time. That's what I truly believe. So you do have to put yourself out a little bit. This is my way of putting myself out. I got the greatest compliment today, though. I mean, I've had three people who have really come back to me and said that the things I said to them helped them. And that gave me so much confidence. If you ever have somebody tell you that something you said to them brought them some type of joy, and isn't that what we're here on earth to do, is bring others joy? It lights my light up. It lights me up. It makes my day. It makes my absolute day. And so it shouldn't take that to make my day. That again is ego, just pure ego. Because I should feel this way no matter what anybody says. Okay, I learned something new today. I should feel like that. But I didn't even know what that felt like till somebody said it. How grateful they were that I had taught them something that made their life joyful. So I'd been withholding teaching for a while because I didn't know that it had any effect on anybody, and maybe I didn't know what I was doing. But when I hear the people I love saying the things you taught me really helped me. And do you want to know what they were? You want to know what those things were? One was the abundance. We're always trying to be abundant and expand and grow and just be full of nothing but good stuff because we're not coming from lack. And so I said the abundance. When I get abundance or when I see abundance, I should do a bun dance. So I came from that. Shows your gratitude. And so we did a bun dance. It was a little dance. You know, anybody can do it because you make it up. And then the other person that always made me feel good about myself was Oscar Carter. That was Debbie that told me about the abundance, that it really helped her in her growth. And Oscar Carter calls me his mentor. You know, this is a man who's older than me, smarter than me, more educated than me. And he always made me feel really valued. Thank you, Oscar. And then, oh, there's another person that happened. It was my niece. And she had watched one of my my Facebook videos and said, you know, one of the things you said really inspired me and helped me move forward. And I couldn't believe it. And it was right after that I quit doing them. I felt unattractive and on the outside. And that's really dumb. You know, that's really dumb to put all your value on what you look like. But hey, I'm a female, vain as can be. Oops. Sorry, girls. There are men that are vain as can be too, but I don't know men's experience. I only know women's experience, so I can't say vain like a man. I don't know. Anyway, please forgive me for that. And then I'm thinking about another person that always put, you know, so much light in my direction. And I really appreciate him too. All my girlfriends and guy friends who all platonic, you know, which is really to me true love. When you can have a platonic relationship and still love that person, though you know you're never going to get the sexual value from them, are my most dearest, closest bosom buddies, if you know what I mean. I just can't live without them. I mean, what if you had to have sex with everybody? It would be awful. I mean, it would be awful because we're not made that way. We're just not made that way. I mean, I'm sure we think we are, and there's sex addiction out there, but we're not made that way. So peace out. I feel a lot better making this video. I really want to do one a day and just share with you what's going on and see if there's something I can say that would help you find joy and happiness in this moment. And, you know, laughter, if you can bring joy to people, it's huge. So keep smiling. That's the most valuable thing you own. It adds, what do they call it when you add value to something? It adds face value. It adds person value. So smile as much as you can at everybody you can, and keep being you, and be transparent. Be transparent. You don't have to be perfect because you can't, but you can be transparent and you can be humble. You can let them be right and you can be grateful. 2 easy things to do, and it will get you a lot of joy. And that's what I want for you, a lot of blessings and joy.